Derrick White had the best offensive series of his playoff career against the Miami Heat in round one of the 2024 playoffs, where he averaged 22.4 points per game on 57% shooting, 47 from three, and 90% from the free throw line. I would say Derrick White was the best player in the series for the Celtics, and that includes a 38-point performance in a Game 4 win at Miami, where he was just lights out. I've been saying all season that Derrick White is the true X factor for the Celtics, and let's see if he can keep up this level of play, because if he does, the Celtics are just as dangerous as anybody. That being said, we're going to look at every basket from Derrick White in that first round series against the Heat. So be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you do enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and dive into the film. Drive and kick is the staple of the Celtics offense. They want to get the defense in scramble situations and get open three-point shots. They want to get up as many threes as possible. I think in game one, they got up like 53 pointers. So that's the name of the game for the Celtics. Here we got Tatum in a cross match with Bam Adebayo. He's going to drive right. We're going to see Jaime Jaquez commit off of Derrick White. And this was Derrick White's first bucket of the game, and he got a pretty clean look from three to start the third quarter. Here we got Miami in their patented 2-3 zone. High 2-3, Duncan Robinson up on the wing. We got KP in the middle, which is key because him being 7'3" makes him such a viable threat to pass the basketball. And it's just about getting the ball into the middle of the zone. Here you see they do get into the middle of the zone. All five sets of eyes are committed to Kristaps Porzingis. Derrick White's going to be open on the wing, but I love how he attacks his closeout here, gets Highsmith off of his feet, hits the pull-up jump shot. Jump ball situation, 11 seconds on the shot clock, Jaylen Brown with Jovic. Derrick White up top, we're just going to see him catch a jump ball, defender behind him, confidence to pull from three, knocks it down. Pretty simple stuff. Here, ball screen action, you see Kevin Love does a good job stunning and recovering. Sam Hauser attacking the closeout there, and then Derrick White just staying up top, knocking down a three with confidence. And earlier, it's dribble drive offense for Boston. And as we see here, just the threat of Jason Tatum with the switch and Tyler Hero. DeLon Wright's eyes are locked on to Jason Tatum. So Derrick White just, knows simple spacing tactics, spaces out to the wing, and he knows he's going to get an open jump shot because DeLon Wright was so committed to Jason Tatum. Now we're on to game two, first minute of game two. People forget, though, Derrick White was more of a slashing guard before the jump shot really came all the way around. So right there, just attacking the closeout on Jovic and getting to the bucket and finishing. This possession, Derrick White on the attack, doesn't like what he has there, relocates up top. Then we see the kick out, ball fake right there. And Bam has to commit so high because Derrick White is such a good shooter. He's able to attack this closeout with Bam on his hip and finish at the rim. We're in the fourth quarter of game two. Kind of a slow game for Derrick White. Probably his worst offensive game of the series, but back to that very first play that we saw in this video, dribble drive action. That's all it is. Derrick White over here, just going to find a spot on the wing. And Tatum's such a good passer and a willing passer. Finds him wide open for the three. All net, knocks it down. Personally, I would love to see this more. Get Derrick White in the action as a ball handler late in games. Have Tatum screen for him. Have Kristaps Porzingis screen for him when he's in the game. Maybe Jaylen Brown sometimes, because Derrick White is such a threat off of ball screens. Big difference from what Marcus Smart was for this team, who was more of a control guy in the pick and roll. Derrick White's an actual threat, and as you see, he's going to use the screen. They don't commit to him enough. He gets downhill. Tough finish, though. Good defense by Duncan Robinson, but a tough lefty finish and one. Well, I like it, man. Kristaps Porzingis setting the screen. Derrick White's going to come off. Bam, such a good guy in the switch, so they comfortably switch this. Kick it to KP, hoping that he can get a post touch, but right back to Derrick White. He's ready to shoot. Knocks it down over Bam. Now we're in some game three action. I just love how Derrick White, he has a lot of activity off the ball on the offensive side of the floor. Those in the Drew Holiday, doesn't get stagnant. Jaylen Brown rotates down. We're going to see Derrick White rotate to fill in the gap that Jaylen Brown left. He's going to be wide open for three because of it. And this play is just wanting it more, man. It's the hustle aspect of Derrick White. Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, nobody boxes him out, and that's an easy layup. That's just wanting it more. Much more willing shooter. Like I said, I love having Tatum in the action as a screener with Derrick White coming off to, because you have to commit so many eyes to Tatum. You have to really lock in on Jason Tatum when he's a screener because he's so mobile that Derrick White just gets a walk-up three. You're going to see another example of him just constantly moving on offense when he doesn't have the basketball. Here, quick pump fake, gets Martin up in the air, keeps moving, cuts, a face cut right there, and a nice finish there on the inside. Nice pass by KP, too. Position opportunity. He's just in the right spot at the right time. Everybody can miss the Tatum. Nobody there to box out Derrick White. Easy 2 points. To respect the ball pressure that Martin has to put on Derrick White just to kind of disrupt him, get him off rhythm. But he's such a good driver of the basketball, man. Just gets Martin on his hip. Nice finish on the inside. Here just likes to match up with Jovic. Just going to the right, pull up jump shot. Just a nice shot. I like how he's been using the mid-range game a lot more. You definitely saw it in this series too, but comfortable hitting those pull-up jump shots. That's a nice shot. All right, game 4. This was the big Derrick White game. Kind of hard to see because of this camera angle TNT was using, but Derrick White's just going to shift up after Jaylen Brown cuts. Or I'm sorry, that's Drew Holiday that's cutting, but, knockdown shot there by Derrick White. Simple play, but nice shot. Like I said, man, right place at the right time. Drew Holiday's going to throw up this 3. And Derrick White, he's just cutting, but, the basketball just so happens to find him on the rebound. And, confidence right here, attacking Tyler Hero, putting up the little floater right there. Nice shot. Back to the driving kick aspect, just Derrick White being in the right spot, being ready to shoot. Got to commit so many eyes to Tatum and Brown and just be ready to knock down shots as role players. When you knock down a few shots, it just gets your confidence going a little bit. Now you're attacking guys in transition. Nice scoop lefty finish. This was a heat check shot for sure. I mean, he's like four feet behind the line. You're going to see Peyton Pritchard cut, and nobody picks him up. But Derrick White, he's not thinking about passing this basketball. He's just ready to shoot. Like Peyton Pritchard was low-key wide open, but nice shot there by Derrick. Another heat check shot. The trailer, which is Derrick White, always the most dangerous guy, pulls up over Bam, and he's just feeling it at this point. Like I don't even have to point anything out. Like pump fake right there, and then he gets a switch on Jovic, and he just puts his hand up just a second too late. Or that was Duncan Robinson, but at that point, that's good defense. What can you do? The guy is just feeling it. He's having a night. Now we're in transition. Like, kick it up to Derrick White. You're not stepping up. I'm pulling up. Like, what more needs to be said? He was just having a game. Head tap alert, but, all eyes are looking, except for Bam. Bam's the only guy kind of still committed, but Martin is looking. Highsmith's looking. I think this is Jovic. He's looking. Anytime Tyler Hero was in these mid-posts on an island, like, Miami had to commit so much, and you see Martin trying to direct traffic. That just, leaves Derrick White to cut back door right down the lane and then dunk on a few bodies right there. This might look like the same exact play, but I promise it's different. This time Derrick White made the entry pass, Drew Holiday being guarded by Tyler Hero again, and then all the eyes just have to commit to Tyler Hero, and even Caleb Martin, who's guarding Derrick White, he's committed to helping Tyler Hero out as well. Derrick White just slowly is going to cut down the lane again, and he's going to catch Bam lurking at the rim and put him on a poster. Kick out to Tatum right here. Even though it's a zone, still Tyler Hero being there. Highsmith's eyes are looking towards him. And then you just got to respect the shooters on the weak side too. But Derrick White at this point is having a game. Nobody commits to him soon enough. He's just going to space out. Tatum senses the quick double. He's going to kick out to White. Another wide open look for 3. Relentless driver to basketball. Nobody stops ball. The easiest principle in basketball. Nobody does it. Easy transition lay. I promise this is not the same play. Patty Mills tries to stop ball, but didn't try good enough, man. And a floater right there for Derrick White. He was killing, man. He was having a night in game 4. I'm telling you, man, this combo of Tatum in the pick and roll with Derrick White is dangerous. Gonna come off the first screen. Didn't get what they like, so let's go ahead, reset. It's gonna make it difficult for Patty Mills to be able to recover. Bam is not able to switch right there. And then just the respect that you have to give to Tatum as a screener, because he's somebody that's averaged 30 points a game in this league. When you give him wide open shots, he's usually pretty money. Like, Bam has to commit to Derrick White, but it's like I kind of got to get back to the Tatum. Patty Mills is just in no man's land. And the way Derrick White was playing, like, that was just one of the easiest buckets of the night for him. And then later in the game, I mean, obviously only 55 seconds left, but Miami, they were still fighting. They cut the lead down to 14. Tyler Hero on the island again. Caleb Martin has to commit. Kick out to Al Horford. Derrick White's going to get the rotational pass on the 3. And it's going to be money. He just had a crazy, crazy night. Now game 5, the last game of the series. Once again, Tyler Hero guarding Jaylen Brown mismatch. Caleb Martin has to commit. Drew Holiday is going to catch the outlet pass. And then the defense is in scramble mode. You got Tatum wide open up top. But Drew Holiday is going to drive and then make the pass out to Derrick White in the corner for 3. And these were just easy shots for him. Knockdown. He made money in this series just attacking guys in transition. Just full head of steam. Like, we've seen something like that like 5 different times just in this series alone. Once again, Tyler Hero getting attacked. So Martin has a double team right here. I think Miami did a good job of kind of recovering on this play. Kick out to Al Horford, making the pass to Derrick White. I think Jovic did a good job getting out to Derrick White. But then we're going to see here, pump fake Jovic does a good job. Bam stunts. And that's kind of where it got messed up, because then Bam has to really decide, do I stick with Derrick White or do I get back out to Tatum? But Tatum also did a good job of just slowly cutting. So Bam kind of was in no man's land himself, and Derrick White gets the dunk. I love a good pin down screen, man. Al Horford, one of the best at setting these. Gonna set it on Tyler Hero. That's already a tough matchup for Hero, the way Derrick White was playing. And he came off the screen with confidence. Hero not able to get through the screen, and that's pretty much a wide open jump shot. You're not a good scorer in this league if you don't have the sidestep jump shot in your game. And Derrick White, he's got it in this game, man. He was cooking. Another off-ball screen. Al Horford sending another really good screen, but this time Derrick White, instead of popping out to the three, he just curls it. He's gonna get a full head of steam going down the lane, and he gets the layup. Tough finish though. Good defense there by Duncan. Now we're in the third quarter. Patty Mills showing the high on the screen. DeLon Wright has to commit to this second pass right here to the first pass to Drew Holiday. Has to commit. Maybe takes a little bit of a gamble, and Derrick White gets a wide open three. Man, he was just feeling it, man. A hezzy pull up over the 6'10 Jovic. That's a tough shot. He was just cooking in this series, man.